Assalamu alaikum students. We are going to start with our subject max. In that we have already started with our chapter number 12, that is perimeter and area. We have done with the topic perimeter. We know that what is perimeter? The perimeter is the distance all the way around the outside of 2D shape, or we can say that sum of all sides. So here sum of all sides means adding all the sides. Like for example, they have given here rectangle whose length and breadth is given. Length opposite sides are equal. We know that in rectangle. So it is 18 centimeters. So opposite side is also 18. Then here it is 12. Then here also it is 12. So we have to add it. Means the sum of all sides is known as perimeter. Perimeter is equals to 12 plus 18 plus 12 plus 18. So now, what is area? See here in the picture you can see that there are different shapes and the shapes are having a particular color. Here we are not talking about the perimeter. Perimeter means we measure the sides of the figure and we add it. Here area, we know there is a need for the side but we don't add it. Here the area, I have given you an example of a painting a wall. The wall which we have to paint, the painting portion, that we call it as area. So the difference between perimeter and area is what? Perimeter, the distance around the edge of a shape, and area is the amount of space inside a shape. Then what is definition of area? The number of square units needed to cover a surface. Understood? So here the number of square units means we are talking about here about the area. As you have seen in the previous picture, the green color box is having a particular boxes inside it. That is nothing but the square area. Understood? That is of 1 centimeter. So here we'll start with our first formula. How we know the perimeters formula? The perimeter of a rectangle is length into 2 into length plus 2 into breadth, and the perimeter of a square is 4 into side. Whereas same as it is the area of a rectangle is equals to length into breadth. Here we don't multiply it by 2. Understood? Here directly we do length into breadth. In perimeter 2 into length plus 2 into breadth, and area of a square is equals to length of a side into length of a side, means side into side. So with this we will start with our problem set 49. So in 49 we are having a word problem also as well as our direct questions also. So first question says here what? The length of the side of which square is given below, find its area. Means we have to find the area of a square whose side is given. So first question is 12 meters. Means first we will draw the square and we'll write the side measurement of the side, that is 12 meters. As we know the formula of a area of a square, what is the formula? The area of a square is equals to side into side. So what we will write? 12 into 12. We know that when we multiply 12 by 12 we get the answer here as 144 square meter. That SQ is nothing but it's a square meter. How we used to write in perimeter? Whatever the measurement is given we used to write in the answer, whether it's a meter, kilometer, centimeter or millimeter. But in area we write square. If we will not write this square meter, our answer, if our answer is correct, then also will not get the marks. There is compulsion to write 144 square meter. So our answer is the area of a square is 144 square meter. Second question is 6 centimeter. So we'll draw the square. The side is 6 centimeter. So the formula is what? The area of a square is equals to side into side. So that is 6 into 6. 6 6 are 36. Yes. So 36 square centimeter. Here we will write centimeter, but there is a need to write square as we are writing about the area. So our answer is area of a square is 36 square centimeter. Third question, 25 meter. So solution 25 meter. We will draw the square. Our formula is same method. What we will do, we will write the formula, that is the area of a square is equals to side into side, which means is equals to, what is side here? 25. So we will write 25 into 25. So when we multiply 25 into 25, what answer we get? Yes, we get 625 square meter. Here we will write meter. Why? Because question which is given is in meter. The side which is given in meter. So we will write 625 square meter. So our main answer is area of a square is 625 square meter. Next, question number 4. 18 centimeter. So we will draw the square first, then we will write the side, measurement of side, then what we will write? Yes, we will write the formula. What is the formula? The area of a square is equals to side into side, that is 18 into 18. So now we will multiply 18 into 18 and we get the answer here as 324 square centimeter. Understood? So our main answer is what? Area of a square is 324 square centimeter. Now we will move on to our next question, word problem, that is second. If the cost of 1 square meter of a plot of land is 900 rupees, find the total cost of a plot of land that is 25 meter long and 20 meter broad. So here what they are saying is that there is a plot which is in rectangle shape. How we know? As it is having length and breadth. Yes or no? So its length is 25 meter and breadth is 20 meter. And we have to find the cost of plot. So what we are going to do first is that we are going to find the area. Understood? Then we know that the cost of 1 square meter means all four sides it should be of 1 meter. That plot cost is 900 rupees. So we have to find what is the cost of total plot. So first we will write length of plot is equals to 25 meter. Breadth of plot is equals to 20 meter. So area of plot is equals to length into breadth, that is 25 into 20. So what is the answer? Yes, 500 square meter. Now what we will do? We will find the cost of this plot. First we will write what? Cost of 1 square meter is equals to 900 rupees. So cost of 500 square meter will be 500 into 900. So what is the answer? 4,50,000 rupees. Understood? So our main answer is the cost of plot is 4,50,000 rupees. Now we will move on to our third question, that is the side of a square is 4 centimeter, the length of a rectangle is 8 centimeter and its width is 2 centimeter. Find the perimeter and area of both figures. So what the question says, the question is having all thing which we have learned in this chapter. That is first perimeter is there and area. Two figures are there. There is square as well as rectangle. We have to find squares perimeter and area as well as rectangles perimeter and area. So first we will start with our square. So here first we will draw the square and we will write the side. Measurement of the side, that is 4 centimeter. So first we will start. Area of square is equals to side into side. So that is 4 into 4. 4 4s are 16 square centimeter. We get the area now. Now we will find the perimeter. Perimeter of square, what is the formula? 4 into side. So what we will write? 4 into 4, because the side measures is 4. Now again 4 4s are 16 centimeter. In perimeter we don't write square. Only in area we write square, that is SQ. Next we will find the perimeter and area of a rectangle whose length is 8 centimeter and breadth is 2 centimeter. So we'll start with this, is that area of rectangle is equals to length into breadth. So 8 into 2, that is 8 2s are 16 square centimeter. Now we will find the perimeter of a rectangle is equals to 2 into length plus 2 into breadth. So 2 into 8 plus 2 into 2. 2 8s are 16 plus 2 2s are 4. 16 plus 4 is equals to 20 centimeter. The third question is very easy. That is, two figures are there, square and rectangle. We have to find both area and perimeter of both the figures. Now we will move on to our fourth question. What will be the labor cost of laying the floor of an assembly hall that is 16 meter long and 12 meter wide if the cost of laying 1 square meter is 80 rupees? Same as it is how we have done the second question. Here we have to find the cost of that is the labor cost of laying the floor. Understood? It is an assembly hall which is in rectangle shape. Why? Because it is having length and breadth, that is 16 meter long and 12 meter wide. We know that 1 square meter is equals to 80 rupees. So what is the cost of other whole plot or whole cost of laying the floor? So we will find it. First we will draw the figure, that is 16 centimeter and 12 meter. Then we will first write area of an assembly hall is equals to length into breadth. So 12 into 16, answer is 192 square meter. Next we will write labor cost of laying 1 square meter floor is equals to 80 rupees. So the cost of laying 192 square meter floor is equals to 192 into 80. So the answer is 15,360 rupees. When we multiply 192 into 80, we get the answer, that is 15,360 rupees. So our answer is the labor cost of laying the floor of an assembly hall is 15,360 rupees. Now we will move on to our fifth question, which is very easy. They have given us the picture. See the picture carefully. The picture alongside shows some squares. Yes or no? We can see the squares. Find out how many squares with the same measures will fit in the empty space in the figure. So here some squares are given and we have to find the empty space which is there, how many squares will come in that empty space. So we can directly do it by putting the line, but we have to solve it. Yes or no? By drawing the line we come to know that how many boxes will come or how many squares will come, but there is a need to solve the sum. So what we will write? See here in the picture we have taken it as 1 centimeter. Each square is 1 centimeter. So I have written 1 on at the breadth also and on the length side also. So length of empty space is equals to 4 centimeter minus 1 centimeter is equals to 3 centimeter. Yes or no? Because 4 centimeter is there, but as the 3 boxes are there, we have to find above 3 boxes how many boxes will come. So we are doing minus 1 centimeter. Next, breadth of empty space in 3 centimeter is minus 1 centimeter is equals to 2 centimeter. We get the here length and breadth. Now we will find square in empty boxes is equals to length into breadth, that is 3 into 2. So 3 2s are 6 square centimeter. So we are going to get 6 boxes in the empty space or 6 squares in the empty space. See here, by looking at the figure you come to know if this is the 6 boxes which will come in that empty space. Understood? Now we will move on to our sixth question. Very easy. There is a boxes given there. How many boxes are there? We will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have to divide the figure in such a way that it should be divided into 4 parts. The area and shape of each part should be same, and we have to color the part with different colors. So you are going to do it as a homework, but I'll show you the colors, or I'll show you just one hint, or I'll give you such hint, or you may do it on your own, whichever color you want to use. Just see in the picture, the R is nothing but it is for red color, W is for white, G is for green, and P is for pink. You can see that the shapes are same, the areas are same, as I have taken it as three boxes in one group. Why? Because as it is 12 boxes, and when we divide 12 by 4 we get the answer as 3. So each color will get 3 box. Understood? And the shape should be same. See here, you can see that the shapes are same of these boxes or of this color. Understood? With this we have done with our area, perimeter and area chapter.